Today I wanted to talk about what to do when your cards are ready at grade reveal with PSA. So as someone who resells PSA graded cards, particularly Pokemon, I'm always trying to optimize and improve and make the process more efficient for when I have cards coming back from PSA so I can get those on the market as soon as possible. So I've come up with 4 different things that I think you can do when your cards go to grade reveal that you can do to quicken up the process for when you actually do get them back and you can sell them. So all this video is going to be about is just highlighting a couple of different steps you can take from when the cards go to reveal to when you get the cards back, and hopefully in that time you can actually improve the process and be more efficient for when the cards get back and you can almost sell them before you actually get the slabs back. So the first of 4 things you're going to do, which is not really that important, but I think you should do it because it's a fun process grading cards at PSA. But the first thing you should be doing is celebrating the results. Like, wow, my base Charizard from my childhood got a PSA 5 or 6, which is pretty good. Or I just got a PSA 10 Alt-Type Moonbreon back. That's really exciting too. That's a very valuable card. So all that stuff's really important to do is, appreciate what you've gone and done and appreciate the grades that you've got back. The second thing you need to do, which is slightly more important than the first thing, and actually this is where it comes into improving the efficiencies and stuff like that, is to download every single one of the photos that you get on the PSA app. So you'll have it on your phone, you'll see every single card reveal and you'll have a scan front and back, and what you want to do is save the front and you want to go through and edit each and every single one of those photos and really make them quite vibrant and really show off the card and the colors and all that texture and stuff that's going on in the card. So I recommend using brightness, contrast and saturation, and really trying to up those. Not too much that they kind of go a bit funny, but maybe if it's in the 100 scale range, I'd probably put them up to anywhere around 20, 25, just to give it a little bit of a touch. So the third thing I do also, which is even more important than the last step, is I prepare and research on eBay. So I usually get an Excel spreadsheet, I list out every card on that spreadsheet, and I start searching up eBay current prices and eBay sold prices for each of those cards that I'm planning on selling. So what that does is that gives me an interesting price range. Gives me a rough price range of where those cards should be at. And then, so part of my strategy that I normally employ is I try to be the lowest listed on eBay. So when you hear someone refer to something as low list, or someone say to you, oh, I low list, that means they'll be the person who's trying to be the lowest listed for that item on eBay. And I usually adopt that strategy and try to use that to my advantage. So once I've done all my research, I've got my Excel spreadsheet, I'll usually start drafting listings. And what that does is that gives me time to prepare all the listings, put the photos in, and actually have the listings ready in draft for when my sub comes back. And step 4, which is also really important to do, is I actually reach out to previous buyers. I reach out to people in the community, whether or not it be through your social media. So if it's Instagram, YouTube, Facebook pages, I reach out to people as well who have previously purchased from me, see if they're interested. Sometimes I'll say, hey, I'm looking for this card. If you get another one in the future, let me know. I do that. And then the other thing I do is I actually pre-list my listings a day or 2 before they come back, because I know from the FedEx tracking that the cards they're definitely going to come on this day. So I usually actually post my stuff for sale a day or 2 before I get them back from PSA, and that is one of the most important things you can do, and that can save you a lot of time. I've had stuff in my most recent submission, I've literally sold it before I had the sub back. I sold it the day before. I had 3 or 4 slabs sell the night before I was even getting the stuff back. So I got the stuff back the next day. I quickly did a YouTube return video, and then I packed them all up and took them to the post office the next day. And that's what I'm trying to get out of this video, is like, you can improve the turnaround or the cash flow turnaround that you've put into this stuff 2 months ago that you've sent to get graded, and you can get that money back as soon as possible, rather than it sit on eBay another 2 days when you list, when you get the subs back. I hope this video has been helpful, and if you do plan on grading with PSA or you need some help, anything like that, reach out to me, let me know. If you found this information that I shared today useful and will help you optimize how you send a PSA, let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.